right, ladies and gentlemen, we are copping into this week 2 of the Spartan 5 program. We're real excited to have you guys here. We're going to have the deciding match between the first place team going into week 3 between Team Vilify and Eclipse, as they both started off the season with a 1-0 record, as they both took their games in respective 3-0. This should be a really exciting match. I'm having Fender, aka Cody, in the booth with me, along with the first time recruit, the EU man himself, the Scottish monster, Mystery. Gotta love me some Mystery. Hey guys, you want to see what's up for the people out there?
Hey guys, really glad to be here again. Really looking forward to getting a look at Eclipse again after their breakout win in the beginning of Season 1. It'll be really exciting to see if they're able to follow that up.
Yeah, I'm excited too. You there, Mystery?
Yep.
All right.
It's like 3 a.m. here, so if I fall asleep, forgive me.
He's a little tired. I'm just a tad bit tired, but nonetheless, let's get into the real meat of the things. Let's start out with what the best of 5 is this time. We're gonna have the Empire Strongholds for Game 1, Rig Slayer for Game 2, Kali CTF for Game 3, and Plaza Strongholds and True Slayer if they're needed. Hopefully they are. We like seeing best of 5s out here, but this week hasn't been that friendly to them, as we've been seeing lots of 3-0s in the season. But I guess let's start talking about these squads a little bit. Team Vilify, obviously a very aggressive team, a team that likes to push out and play with each other, versus I think one of the more polished teams, Eclipse. We see them making the right plays. I think they have some good coaching with Beware and Gooey over there. So what do you like from Vilify right here, Fender?
I like a lot from Vilify. Good group of guys, a lot of fun to play with, and their aggression, especially when they're playing behind Eon Sinister, is second to none in this league. I think they're really good at letting him start the plays and having two people support him really efficiently, and they've got great coaching from Arrowhead, kind of keeps them focused on the same objective. On the other hand, Eclipse, after a breakout performance last week, I can't wait to see what they're capable of again.
Yeah, Eclipse definitely the dark horse of the squads. I honestly, they weren't even supposed to be in the A League. We had another team added into that B League. They got the bump up, and they came out real strong week 1 when they 3-0'd the defending champions, the preseason champs of Northeast Thumbs, who actually had a strong performance this week. But it's always surprising when you see teams come out as strong as they do when they're seemingly not supposed to do as they did, and I think it just comes down to how well Eclipse played the last week. But speaking of Eclipse, let's get into the. Sorry, 1 second. My stream is, I think, having some problems and dropping quite a bit of frames, which is never a good thing. Never a good thing. Am I right? But nonetheless,
absolutely not.
Guys, tell me how the stream quality's doing. If it's not doing good, hey, I see you, Batman Princess. Told you I'd give you a hug. Here's your virtual hug. There you go. So let's talk about the player to watch from Eclipse, which is gonna be Pumpkin. Now, if you guys have never seen a Slayer before, I think this guy is the epitome of a Slayer. He has this 1.2 KD coming in, shooting at 58%, and the one thing that really shocks me down to my core, a 5.05 KDA. That's something that just tells you, hey, he's getting shots on everything, and you can see that as he averages 281 damage per minute. Just a man that's on a tear whenever he plays. We should be seeing exciting plays coming out from him. Mystery, have you ever had the chance of playing with It's Pumpkin or any of these people on the Eclipse side? Let's see, I think Mystery might have fallen asleep.
Yeah,
it is 3 a.m. over there, so let's give him a little bit of love. He's
No.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. He's a little quiet. We'll let him we'll let him catch up in a second. But hey, Fender, coming out. Oh.
I've definitely noticed this week in some of his screenshots, Pumpkin has been performing really well against some Diamond Onyx level players. So I have a good feeling about what he's going to put up today. I think we're going to see some nice highlight reel clips from him.
Yeah, that's always the goal coming in, right? Pumpkin is he goes on a tear. One thing that I did see from him that really surprised me is that how many Canadian people, not that I don't like Canadians, but I don't like Canadians, are on this Eclipse squad. I think 3 out of the 4 are from the country up north. So I mean, maybe when we go in those callouts, we'll hear a little bit of those A's. Those hey, A one shot over here, A one shot over there. I mean, that would be very exciting. But nonetheless, he is from Ontario, Canada. His hobby is going to the gym. So we have a little Brooks prodigy over here, Mr. Jim with Pumpkin. But yeah, I mean, he has a good solid squad with him. His coaches with Beware and Gooey, they definitely give him some good insight. Pumpkin really been a player that really takes over games by himself, and it should be very exciting to see him on this Empire Stronghold to start off this match. But
it's definitely a good map to go off if you know how to throw your grenades and stay alive well on Turbine. You can really lay down the law when other people are making mistakes. Although with Team Vilify, mistakes like that may be unlikely.
Yeah, it's all about just controlling that outside and moving between the bases.
Yeah, I mean that's what I really like to see from teams when they really utilize that outside turbine area and like drop in from the turbine. Like one thing that I really like to see is when a player's disciplined enough to sit in that turbine, lay down shots on people, and then move his way down in there and get himself ready. 1 second, guys. We'll get the. So yeah, well, once again, the keys to victory on Empire, like we've been saying, play that outside. Don't desperate this bottom mid. If you can play disciplined and drop into the bottom mid after you're getting a couple shots on people, after you kill 1 or 2, make sure to throw down some nades, let those nades explode, then drop down. You're going to be much more likely to stop those bottom mid pushes. And then slay. It's something that always has to be said when you come onto Empire Stronghold. It's just because it's such a small map and such close quarter battles. We're going to see a lot of fights going down, and it's going to come down to a lot of slaying to see who's going to be taking over this game. And with that said, I have it on invite only. We have the observers up. We have the mixer up. So I think we're ready to go into this game 1. These teams have been waiting. Let's get it started. Game 1, Empire Strongholds. Eclipse versus Team Vilify. We're going to have Team Vilify on the red. Oh, we actually might have an issue, but hopefully I get it resolved in time because I forgot to update the little logos on top. But nonetheless, let's yeah, right. Hopefully I get this done in time. We're gonna be rushing.
So who do you think we're gonna start out with?
Oh, I think we have to start out with Pumpkin. I mean, we hyped him up so much. I think
all that hype, yeah. Hard not to pick him. We can hype up our stay after the next match. That'll be a good time to do it.
Whatever. I'm gonna transition in. Okay, game 1. Gotta transition my screen because you guys don't want to be looking at a blank screen. There we go. Team Vilify versus Eclipse. Game 1. Let's get into this as we're going to be hopping off and Pumpkin to start off this game as he's going to be making his way to this bottom mid. This is what I want to see. He's going to have a good gunfight in this beginning shot. Got a couple good shots, but a great nade from Kadosaurus Hex to take him down. We're going to hop on board a Pyger-Man over in this elbow area, just trying to get a couple shots across the map. Laying down some good fire, letting his teammates get in there, but gonna find one, eventually get traded. I like that flank coming out from Vilify right there. I mean, what have you been seeing this first minute? I mean, a lot of flanks coming out from Vilify.
Yeah, once Vilify got that pick, they were quick to capitalize on it. They got a guy into the base, got around that fan, and made sure that they were going to have the best opportunity to win the fights at Turbine. I'm quite bad. Has also pulled this camo, and we expect to see him all over the power-ups for the rest of this match, probably for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
excellent play by him to get the noob combo, get himself a little advantage there, and get an easy pick on a guy pushing towards the outside of the map. He's going to take down Scala as well, too. To definitely solidify them. A cap, they've got 3 people stuck in the base, though. Whoever stays is going to be fighting alone near the pit. Let's see if Eclipse is going to be able to push out fast enough and take advantage of this.
Yeah, that was something I like to see from Mike. Picking up that plasma pistol, always a very useful weapon to have on the game. Makes players one shot, and you can basically instantly kill them if you switch out your pistol long enough. And him having that with the plasma pistol just made him very deadly combo as he's able to find 2 players with pretty much pretty ease as he moved around that top mid area. I liked him seeing, playing a little bit more passive with that camo, not making himself show up unless if it was needed. And this is something that we're going to see from Kyle all game. This is something that I really loves to do, is sit in this tower and that DMR DMR area with just a DMR, laying shots across everything to make sure that his teammates are getting easy kills, and he's always there to help. As Aristio was able to take out Pumpkin over there with the help of Kyle, as he's going to moving up to this BR area, and that's a triple cap. Short-lived though, as it's turning into a double cap for Vilify, but Vilify extending this lead over to 20-7 in the beginning couple minutes of this match, and we have the new power-ups coming up. So let's see who's going to be on top of that as Kyle makes his way to the Invis.
Yeah, we've got Hex making his way back here. It appears no one's going to want to contest this from the blue base side, at least.
Yeah, so
He's
we're
sitting
gonna
here for a
hop
little
on.
while, though.
We're gonna hop on with somebody over on that OS side, see what's gonna happen with the OS. Oh, that's some good shots from Shaw, but he's missing the couple at the end. Aristia almost makes him die for it, but he eventually able to get all those shots. Now he's gonna be capturing this red base over here. And
I think someone told Scally, who was on stream, and he couldn't choke this one or everyone would see it.
Yeah, he knew. Oh wow, what a huge play from somebody who has that plasma pistol. Who is it? And that is Munchie had that plasma pistol.
That was Munchie.
Yeah,
able by him.
Able to take Pumpkin down with out of that OS, gonna make him not play as aggressive as he'd like to. I mean, he was able to sit in that base and really be comfortable with that OS, but as soon as it went down, he couldn't do much. Able to make a player one shot that his teammate's eventually gonna get up, but Munchie already on top of it, coming through that elbow, has some teammate help over the top, and that's gonna be a classic pinch right there as the players trade with each other. And Munchie's gonna make his way over to this elbow with his plasma pistol, and this lead just keeps building for Team Vilify, 38-14. But this pit seems to be going down into the favor of Eclipse as four men push into that bottom mid area, and they're going to be able to grab that. But Kyle once again just pinging everyone with that, pinging everyone that he can with that DMR, making them one shot, making them die. But this is a trip cap in the favor of Eclipse as we get into this 8:30 mark.
Yeah, that was a good play by Pumpkin to recognize that his two teammates already had the base capture there down, and to rotate back and start contesting this outside push rather than getting stuck in there too long and potentially giving up pit or even just the turbine positioning. Great play from Pumpkin. Yeah, big double kill on so
Let's talk about that play real fast that Pumpkin just made. I mean, he had the plasma pistol, made a player one shot, knew that there's a player in front of him shooting him, didn't bother to really move his reticle out of him, made sure that he cleaned up the one shot before he went after the other, and was able to get a double kill because of it. But we see Team Vilify moving into this blue base. I want to see what their communication is going to be like while they're trying to take over a base to get a double cap back in their favor. So we're going to hop in with a listen in with them real fast.
It's at 39.
Pushing them off.
I got camo 44.
Awesome.
One shot pit, one shot pit, one shot pit. One's in turbine.
I got pit.
Okay, OS is up. OS is
I'm
up.
helping turbine.
I'm at camo right now, or I'm at OS. Okay,
Nice, Tyler got it.
I
33.
got it.
Busted 32.
They're in
All right,
red.
let's-
And blue
I'm
base.
good.
We're
I'm
Go
getting
down.
blue base. Oh, they're getting
Be aggressive.
They're getting red base, yeah. They're plat.
What's your radar, Tyler? Good pit, guys. Good pit. There you go, Tyler.
Damn
Just
it.
get it. Just get it. Just get it.
Just grab it, Tyler.
We got.
BR, Tyler,
They're
BR.
gonna spawn blue. They're gonna spawn blue.
Nice, Tyler.
Yeah, they're in blue plat
job.
right now.
Taking blue base.
One
Heard that.
was IS was 39, correct?
IS was 44.
Tower.
They're
They're
Tower.
BR. They're yard, one
I
shot.
got blue.
In pit, one
Top
shot.
tower. Top tower and pit.
I think.
Awesome, really solid communication coming out from Team Vilify right there. I mean, just calm call-outs. They know exactly what they're doing and what they need to do, and they definitely showed that they're the team to do it as they get into a triple cap and start to extend their lead from the 57-58. We see it just building like it is. I mean, Fender, what'd you like to hear? What'd you like seeing during that listening right there?
The prioritization of information was really great. They were able to collapse on the right bases as they were capping the pit. Mike was actually solo capping that, so it took him a full 10 seconds to get it by himself. It's crazy how they were able to get enough pressure on the base that he was able to solo cap it for that long. But because they made a plan, they talked to each other, and they got, the other three players all collapsing on that base from superior positions, they were able to make it work. And I'm Quite Bad is now they're full slay out. Every single player gets one kill.
All four of those
And they're
guys went
setting
down
up
at
a
like the
triple cap.
same time. Like we see the spawn ups. We see three of them spawning up at the same exact time. That's some beautiful collapsing from Team Vilify right there. When you see four players go down as such, and they've been extending this lead to over 20 points now, and they've just been pushing these trip caps and doing a really good job at it. That's the aggression from Team Vilify that we always talk about.
Yeah, we've definitely seen some good trades in the slays by Team Eclipse, but Vilify as soon as they get control, they're really, really quick to collapse on everything and not, give Eclipse an inch out of the base for free.
Yeah, I mean, I like this play by Pumpkin. He's trying to do as much as he can in this home base. Was able to solo cap it by himself. Now moving out to this outside area. I mean, so far, I like what I've been seeing from Pumpkin in this game. I think he's been doing as best as he can, but one thing that we need to see is power-up grabs from Eclipse if they want to take this game, and that's going to be a 2-cap in the favor of Team Vilify. We're going to hop in up and listen with Eclipse and see if they're able to bring something back before this game gets too out of hand.
One top hit, one blue outside.
One top, one turbine weak.
I'm not sure why the fuck I just challenged that guy.
Push outside, push outside.
Oh, okay.
Top security.
Okay.
Spawn red, go
Top
red,
turbine.
go red, and then push outside. Go red, push outside. Gotta cap that red, and
Bullet
then we
box
gotta
up.
fly. Fly,
Bullet
fly, fly,
box
fly,
up.
fly. Go, go. There he is.
I got hit with the plasma pistol.
Guys, one shot.
Go blue. Oh, go pit, go pit, go pit. Pumpkin, go pit. Pumpkin.
I hear
Too
you. I
late.
was helping out my fucking teammate, man. Jesus.
It's okay, dude. It's okay.
Ryan, you gotta stop acting like a baby.
Woo! Looks like we're having some issues coming out from Eclipse in the comms right there. A little bit of some tension going on in there, but nonetheless they played a really good. I think they played a really good game. I mean, the kills obviously weren't going in their favor as Kyle was able to sit on top of a 21-5 KD right there, but. I think if they keep playing together like they were, I mean, we can see their kill columns being the same. They can definitely bring this back, but that's going to be a 1-0 lead for Team Vilify to start off this game.
Yeah, Team Vilify just looked like they were playing way faster and were prioritizing the right parts of the map. And, I think I didn't see Eclipse doing anything really bad. It was just that Team Vilify did it better.
Yeah, Team Vilify
was able to collapse on them.
Yeah, just a lot of collapsing. I mean, Mystery, you saw the game. I mean, what were you thinking about it?
No, I think Vilify managed to get a very good setup with Munchie or someone acting in the tower as a pivot point, and 3 guys constantly rotating between the bases outside, which prevented Eclipse from really getting on their feet once Vilify got going.
I really see that. I mean, really, that just pure aggression that came out from Team Vilify really rung true as they were able to take a pretty substantial lead throughout the game. That we saw a really good stretch of kills in the favor of Eclipse in that mid range when they were able to tie it up. But I mean, that last 3 to 4 minutes that we saw was just all Vilify. The pressure that we saw, the amount of pressure, the amount of team shooting, it's really hard to keep up with, and if you're not able to counter it somehow, it's gonna cause you to go the wrong way.
I think.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I think Empire is one of these maps where aggression is really Empire Stronghold is one of the maps where aggression is really paramount to victory.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the maps where you have to be flying, you have to be soaring. We heard it in the Eclipse comms when he's like soar, fly. Like we need to go. There's definitely some urgency there, but it was just a little bit too much, too late. They let the lead get a little bit too out of hand, and that's just from the pure aggression that Vilify had going that game. But enough about Empire Strongholds. Let's get into this Rig Slayer. Rig Slayer, always an exciting game. We have a sniper, we have a camo, we have a scatter shot, lots of explosive stuff on the map. So we should be seeing some pretty good clips, hopefully. But I wonder if we're going to be able to see a 21-5 performance that we saw from Kyle the game before.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. I think the fact that it's Rig Slayer and it can usually be a slower game type might help Eclipse to stay in this one, as they were able to make good plays, and I think they can keep up on individual shots with Vilify. So it'll be interesting to see if their setup is strong enough to kind of counter Vilify when they don't have so much pressure on them in terms of just constantly being shot right off of spawn.
Yeah, that's something that Vilify does really well. And I mean, the player to watch from Vilify when it comes to that, definitely Aristia. The man goes on a tear in these games. He has a 1.31 KD, which is insane. It doesn't look that high, 1.3, like, oh, that's nothing. But when you're playing in a ranked competitive setting, if you're averaging a 1.3 KD against your players, you are playing like a man. I mean, you are ripping through players. Yeah, he obviously plays that Slayer role for his team. I like his accuracy, that 55% accuracy. Obviously not like anything too crazy, but it shows that he's landing his shots, and he's gonna be making more than he's missing when he's hitting all that post 50%. And Aristia, a 5.43 KDA. A 5.3A. A 5.43 KDA. It's just something insane. You don't see it from a lot of players, and Aristia definitely has something special going on with this team right here. As he's been able just to slay out most of these games. We saw him have a huge performance against Guilty Sparkles back in the preseason bracket, and let's see if he's able to mirror any of that performance in this game again and Rig Slayer.
Yeah, that would definitely be pretty exciting. I think their team dynamic has changed a little bit without Sinister. Aristea maybe playing a little bit more of a forward position, getting slightly higher deaths, and letting Hex bait him and kind of be the second guy in. I think Aristea usually is that center field safety kind of position, who's playing behind everybody. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of change it up, and if that pattern holds in this match as it did in the Empire Stronghold game.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be something that we have to look out for. Empire Strongholds is definitely one of those aggressive games. I think Rig lends itself to being a slower, more team pushing game where you have to flip those spawns, you have to collapse on people, and it can cause some errors when your team isn't doing the right things together, or if we have people just not on the same page. So I think whichever team has the better communication coming out this game is going to be able to really take advantage. But that being said, I don't think we have much more to say. So let's get into this game 2 of the Spartan 5 A Division League. Rig Slayer, I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are excited. We're going to be getting this in real soon. Whew.
Yeah, this is going to be a great match. I'm feeling really good about this one.
Yeah, no, this is going to be an interesting playoff with Eclipse's slightly more passive playstyle and Vilify's constant aggression.
Yeah, the Vilify just always going to be putting that blood pressure. I always forget to grab a bottle of water when I come to this, and my throat always gets out by like the first game. But let's go in game 2. I think we gotta hop on board with Kyle, Codosaurus Hex. He was a huge factor in the game before. Let's see what he's able to do coming into this first couple minutes. As he's going to be pushing into his invis, I think he knows exactly what he wants. Grabs that invis, drops into the sewer, able to get it without getting any shots landed on him. So, but Pumpkin, that was a good nade by Pumpkin. Didn't quite land where he wanted it to land, and Kyle just staying alive, getting some good shots on players, and just the pure aggression coming out from Team Vilify. They got those inside spawns. Whoa!
Oh!
Yo, Fighter Man!
What?
Oh, he had the
he
eagle
just crawled
eyes.
down from his web and punched him in the back.
Oh my!
God damn, Fighter Man! Nice moves.
I like that.
Pumpkin is now going to be working from looks like the sewers. He's going to get a flank on Hex, and Hex is probably going to die here in Whitehall. Getting some help from Optimus Pines. Pumpkin's now going to work his way up to E2. And it looks like the inside setup is going to come out for Team Eclipse. And they've got the control of the sniper and the scatter shot as well. So they could really milk this for a lot of kills and get a big lead going here.
Yeah, I mean, they have the inside setup. It's gonna be something interesting to watch. I think Kyle's a little bit tired of getting shot in the back, getting hammered in the back in this first 2 minutes. He's had just players flanking him from all about, and I don't know why I'm not on with Shaw. It's a nice little double right there. His triple's right in front of him. He comes back, but not able to find that head. But man, we came back just in time. Saw that nice little double right there. Shaw just sitting in this bunker. This was the setup that you really saw at the beginning of Halo 5. I say the first 5 months, if you weren't playing this inside setup, you were doing something wrong. I mean, the game's obviously evolved since then, as we see a lot more outside setups. And but he's doing his job up here, just landing down shots. Shaw being just a pain in the neck, trying to line up this snapshot, not quite able to get it. Gonna have to rotate out as his teammates are getting those carbine spawns. I would just like to see him fall off this edge with that sniper, but it's gonna be falling in the hands of Vilify as they're able to collapse on that bunker quite well. And this is Kyle with it in his hands. See if he's able to do anything special. I'm gonna take off the outlines for you guys. Make this a little bit more dramatic. See if Kyle's able to find anybody making his way over to this Tower 2 area. I mean, what did you see?
I like this play with the sniper right now. I'm a big fan of getting the sniper up to Tower 2 because no matter which angle they want to push at you from, you kind of have more options as to where you want to rotate out. You can still get some really good snipes on people, but you don't get that situation where you're trapped in the back of the bunker and you don't really have anywhere safe to go. So this is great. Codosaurus X probably going to be able to get, it just barely misses the no-scope. But he's able to still get beat down and push that guy
I
off.
think Kyle is really done with players coming up from behind him. I can't imagine him being too happy right now. Shaw always finding the backs of players, grabs that sniper, and with that being said, let's go in with a team listening in with Eclipse and see what's going on through their heads.
Stay where you're at, Pines.
Old snipe, old
Keep
snipe,
putting
old
those nades
snipe,
on long
do old
haul.
snipe.
Good shit. Long haul hurt. 2
Hear
long
you,
haul
old snipe.
hurt.
Hang on.
Should I push that?
Watch
Doing
Tower
it,
1.
doing it.
Yeah. He's catwalk. Now get out of there.
Can somebody
Get out
come
of there.
bunker? Can
Oh,
somebody
shit.
come bunker?
Scatter shot Tower
Catwalk weak,
1.
catwalk weak. Can you push
Oh
scatter
my
shot Tower
god,
one?
just lit me up. That scatter shot up
Scatter
there,
yellow
flea.
corner.
Yellow corner. Man, like shit.
sniper.
when we're
Watch your
streaming.
tower, Scala.
Yeah, stop
Yeah,
tower.
right
Right
Don't
there.
now.
turn right corner, Tyler.
One shot.
Oh, white
Another
hall,
one
white
there.
hall.
Scatter right below you. Careful, he's scatter.
No, scatter is in Whitehall down.
Oh, he's dead?
like-
He's dead. He's Tower 2
No,
then.
he was not.
Tower 3. Tower 3.
One star two. He's
Still
backing
Tower
down.
2.
There's one going for the sniper.
Alright,
I'm watching
fine,
Tower
fine.
3.
Scala, you can go back up there. Scala,
going
go
for the
back up
sniper,
there.
going
Be
for the
back
sniper.
down. Don't sprint.
Oh
Just
my
watch
god,
your
basement
yellow.
window, dude. Trying to look at snipe.
He's on sniper.
Got snipe.
Open
Finish
field.
that.
Watch basement
see him.
window, Scala.
Well, I mean, I like that listening a lot better than the first one that we heard. I think they're a little bit more confident in themselves, a little bit calmer on their communication. Still have a little bit of a fast talk into them. I'd like to see them slow down their communication a little bit. But this is something that we don't see a lot. A 5-round sniper in the hands of Eclipse and a full sniper in the hands of Vilify. Shaw making a great play to get out of there in time, but I mean, 2 snipers on this map, it's going to be kind of a little bit of a stalemate of them switching out setups right here.
Yeah, this is not a rotation you see every day with them taking the sniper through nest and inside while Scala went out through barrels. Taking the sniper through barrels is normal because you get some good angles on the carbine. But somehow that was predicted by Team Vilify and they got out with their own sniper. Did we see what happened with Camo? That must have been recent.
Yeah, it should have come up. I think there's a player on here with it. Yeah, there we go. Ristia is actually good call out. He's making his way behind players. Going to be able to find a back right here and immediately move towards that sniper. He's soaring. He doesn't want to get sniped in the head and is able to get a couple good shots. I mean, great call out on that camo right
and
there.
what a play from him to recognize that, you know, even though he was invisible, the other team would have called them out, and he just immediately took, you know, he soared over there to get damage and be in a new position where he wasn't expected as fast as possible. Real heads-up play by him.
Yeah, and those are the plays that make teams function really well as an oiled machine. Great shots from Spider-Man right there. Wow. He's able to map him before he's able to get away. And that's a hard shot to make when you're shooting people on that catwalk area because you have those little tiny barriers at the side that make it so you can only hit those heads. And it can definitely make a big difference. But we still have a sniper in the hand of Munchie, so we're gonna keep on board with him. We're gonna go in with a team listening with Vilify and see what's going on through their heads as we get into this get towards this 6-minute and 30-second mark.
I'm on bat ledge.
Okay, I'm out of sniper ammo.
I got shots on E2.
They got sniper in bunker, guys. So let's just play it slow.
I got E2. Bunker.
Back
Alright,
out,
stay alive,
Tim. Tim, back out.
Don't push too hard,
Tim,
Tim. Don't
back
push
out.
too hard.
Bunker stats.
Killed
Bunker
from
cat.
T2.
Stats is one shot. Aw, damn it, dude. He's
T2.
Bunker's dead.
Stay alive,
Sniper now, sniper now, sniper now.
T2.
2
I'm
sniper.
with you, a new snipe.
He's E1, one
Oh,
shot.
I didn't know
E1.
there's 2. I wouldn't have jumped out.
Back E1, Mike.
Slow it down, guys.
What
We're
the
down by
fuck?
5. We're
Yeah.
just
How did I not grab it? Alright, scatter's up.
slow down the
Should
dash.
be up.
They're rushing
Tim,
yellow.
Or Mike, it should be up. Mike, camo should be up.
Invis is up right now.
Mike got it at
One shot,
35.
nest 1.
Alive, Tim.
Clamber, dude. Yellow.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think there's a guy
Is that
above you,
nest?
Mike.
Mike, just go
Yeah.
get him. Just go get him, Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Play camo.
I mean, even though things aren't going really in the favor of Team Vilify, they're just not letting up. I mean, their communication's still strong. A team that really knows how to keep the call outs calm. But for the last couple kills, everything seems to be going in the favor of. I just need to get Spider-Man. There we go. Things have been really going in the favor of Eclipse right here, but it's still a very close game as Mike is actually making his way over to this open deck area. He's getting behind somebody. Let's go on board with him. The player jumps right over his head, barely misses him. Trying to find oh, Spider-Man almost was able to have another Eagle Eye moment right there, but eventually taken down, and Mike's going to be grabbing that sniper and trying to get away with it.
Yeah, I'm quite bad. It's going to be working back towards the back rail now, trying to stay alive with that sniper, let his teammates take some attention. He's going to rip the face off of Pumpkin right there with that sniper. Great play by him rotating out and looking back at the open field, sniffing out that little push through the open field there. He's going to make his way back up here now, watch the nest bridge, and at the same time kind of look for push at barrels. I would like to see his teammates kind of covering one of those angles for him so he can feel a little bit more confident hard scoping one of these angles and keeping his reticle at head level instead of all this moving back and forth though.
Now, let's talk about that kill that just happened over that yellow corner. It doesn't seem that significant, but one player died and 3 players immediately rotated over to that yellow corner area, and that allowed a push to come in from Eclipse, though it was short-lived as players were able to rotate out again. But if you can take out one player from peeking and like not cost your life, it can definitely help as players are going to be forced out of position. But Mike still has a sniper over in this catwalk area, just keeping his eye on Engine 2. Trying to being ready to rotate at a moment if it's needed, but it seems like this game is really slowed down with only 3 minutes left. We have 3 minutes left, and we're tied at 32 kills. I don't think we're actually going to see the 50 kill mark hit in this game.
And there's going to be a camo right now, but Pines goes down. 2 players get up into the long haul and take a look at that, make sure that no one in Eclipse is able to get away with it. I'm quite bad destroys Scala with a beautiful close range snipe. Scoped in. And rotates back to Carbine to make sure that nobody spawns behind them because they are ready for this sniper rifle coming up in 11 seconds. Real heads-up play by them. Probably some good coaching by Arrow going on there too. But look at that. Scala comes back, gets some revenge with the perfect kill from the elbow. They're trading out at 34-36. It appears no one has a complete advantage right now. Although this may result in Eclipse getting out here and getting control of the sniper rifle.
Yeah, I like this push by Spider-Man, able to kill that player down in the basement, getting the game tied back up to 37 apiece. We just see trade after trade coming out. I think the next team to get this sniper rifle and really hold it is going to determine the winner of this game, as we only have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, and we have Shaw once again with the sniper rifle. He's been doing some work, so we're going to go give him some love, see if he's able to find over in this Engine 2 area. He sees 2 players, not able quite to find that head. But I think Pumpkin's going to have a better angle, so we're going to switch on with him, see what he's going to be able to do as he's sitting in this nest area. Finds a player, gets a body shot. Spider-Man comes right back there with that scatter shot, able to get the trade. Almost was able to find that angle in the Engine 2 from the nest, and that's a sneaky little play from Mike as he was able to find the back lab, grab the sniper. Now he's going to be having a nice little duel over here at the Carbine area, trying to find the angle, but players just dropping down for him, and if he can hit the snapshot, that would be something else, but not able to do so as he's going to be falling down.
Yeah, we're getting on with Munchie now. He's got control of that scatter shot. This can definitely have a big effect on the game if he's going to be able to find some good angles. Going to go into open field and take down Pines. And it appears he's taking this sniper rifle. Scatter snipe combo, little Royal 2 action here. Rotating towards E1, trying to finish this kill, but he is going to get taken down by Pumpkin with a dirty 5 from a long way away. I'm not sure what Munchie was thinking using that scatter shot there. Probably regrets that Royal 2 move.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had the right idea shooting it at the ground, but once again, when you're using the scatter shot at a long range like that, trying to get those long range shots from shooting at the ground, it's always better to scope in and really use that to your advantage. But man, 1 minute, 20 seconds left, a 2-kill lead for Team Vilify. Pumpkin trying to get a good angle, hits a nice couple shots in Hex, not able to quite find the kill, eventually finds the head, but nades are coming out from his team. He needs to rotate out as fast as he can, able to rotate, but not quite able to find his way out, and this is going to be huge. Aristio with the camo, scatter shot, and sniper in his hands, gonna back off, let his teammate find that kill, and the team and the lead keep stacking up for Vilify. 1 minute left and 4 kills in the lead, only 2 kills left to win this game, and Aristio is gonna get him 1 kill closer, drops down a nice little teammate, makes him 1 shot. He's gonna have to back down, only 50 seconds left to find this 1 kill, and it looks like Aristio might be able to do it, but no, taken out by Spider-Man.
Yeah, this one isn't quite over yet. 45-49. Oh, but no, it is over now.
And then we say that and it goes over. But, I mean,
curse of the caster.
Yeah, always the curse of the caster. But definitely a closer game than the one before. Man, Shaw just had a game with that sniper, able to get 18 kills and 5 power kills. Yeah, 60% accuracies. Something you always like to see, am I right? I mean, what really showed in your eyes during that game too that really made them win that game? Either.
For me, it's got to be the assist column. I mean, just look at how much more teamwork was going on for Team Vilify.
Yeah, I mean it's 5, 7, 6, 10. I mean we both had 2 players with 10 assists, but those couple more assists on the other from the other players definitely makes a big difference, and that's gonna
8 assists for a 5-point victory was the difference.
Yeah, it's I mean that assist column going in their favor definitely makes a big difference. I think what Mystery said about the game before, that it's just pure aggression that comes out from Team Vilify really makes a big difference. It allowed them to like build on the leads that they got.
Yeah, that's definitely a very good point. I think it was also enough for them to push out and capitalize on any one single pick and take the sniper rifles and everything out of the hands of Eclipse. Once someone died, Eclipse's setup kind of completely fell apart at a couple critical moments, particularly that 2-snipe setup when I think it was Pumpkin was out at Nest. They managed to isolate him, get him to drop down. Mike got a big punch and pulled that sniper out and really started solidifying their lead.
I think ultimately Vilify's use of power-ups and power weapons helped them secure the win in the end. Especially looking at Eclipse not quite securing those camos, and obviously Vilify had a bit more of the sniper.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of backwabs coming out from that camo, and that's something that they really struggled with in that game 1-2. Empire, they really didn't have any controls of the OS, definitely not the invis. I mean, I think Vilify got every invis in that Empire stronghold. Eclipse was able to sneak away a couple OSs, but they can't keep playing that kind of game and expect to win. They have to be on top, I think, if they're able to keep on top of those rocket times. 1 second, I need to turn off these, I always forget to turn off my notification, so I'm going to do that real fast. But why don't we go into the keys of victory for this next game, which is going to be Kali CTF, and I think let's talk about the rotations that have to come out. You have to rotate with your team on Kali flag. If you're all scattered about and not really working out together, it's going to make a big difference. Coordinating pushes is always going to be really important, about in the same vein, and play around your sniper. The sniper is going to be a huge deal in this game. And if you don't do so, I mean, let's just talk a little bit about that sniper, Fender. I mean, what happens when the teams have control of that sniper?
So if you have the sniper and you're playing defensively from your own base, you have a great opportunity to get picks on anybody going S3, anybody going to reinforce their teammates through the fountain, and that gives the rest of your team an opportunity to get up and get positioning on the snipe side of the map. If you've got the sniper forward in an offensive position and you can clear out the enemy cave, you've got a friggin' highlight reel clip for sure as you destroy people who are coming around that elbow.
Yeah, I mean, that elbow, you see that elbow spawn happen so often when you have that sniper sitting in that little street area between cave and sniper. He's able to pick them off right as they come towards that flag, and it allows highlight reels to happen. I mean, every single time we see see one of those montages put out, it's always, I think, I want to say, you'll have 3 to 5 minutes of just solid Coliseum sniping from that little elbow area. And with that being said, let's get into this game 3, Coliseum CTF. Who do you guys, Mystery, who do you think is going to be taking this one?
I'm going to go with the Eclipse here. I'm feeling that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm feeling that
oh, no,
their sense of setups and stuff are going to help them out a wee bit.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I don't think they're going to be going down 3-0 to Vilify. I think they're going to have a little bit of a surge in this Coliseum CTF. We saw them so close in that game too. Who do you have, Fender?
I got to go with Vilify. I mean, they've looked too strong. They're scrappy, they're tough, and they're fast, which is absolutely critical in capture the flag.
Yeah, I mean, Fender obviously doesn't like to have fun. He wants to get out of here as fast as possible. Wants to see a swift 3-0, But let's go on board with Aristia. He makes his way towards that sniper. Obviously, the Slayer for his squad going to be jumping up to that DMR. Hopefully getting a couple shots on that player on the elbow. Yeah, it stays there for a little bit, trying to get that angle, but the player wisely crouching, knows that he's going to have players looking for him. And there we go. Aristia finally makes his way, but team shots coming out from Eclipse is going to make that life short-lived.
Yeah, apparently I can never get my predictions right, as Eclipse is going to be taking the sniper over here. Scal is picking it up again. He's got the sniper by the cave. Oh, but he's going to get picked off a little bit. He's going to have to back down to the cave. He is staying alive. Somebody's going to have to rotate back to deal with him. or Eclipse is going to have a very good chance to keep this flag alive. I'm quite bad as the rocket launcher, though. Not entirely sure where he is, but Vilify is going to be making their way and trying to stop this
It
one.
looks like
They're
Wow.
not time.
grab the first flag.
I think Eclipse is the best CTF team in the league. It's too bad that there's not two of them in this game, or else they would definitely have a different scoreline going. But this is a pretty fast recap from Team Vilify. I Am Quite Bad was able to escape as he was one shot that entire time, and that's going to be 2 caps within the first 2 minutes.
Juggling like he's in a circus.
Yeah, the dream is alive for me for finally getting a game right. I'm Quite Bad is using his rocket launcher now to clean up this kill on Spider-Man at the elbow. He gets some help from Aristea, who's going to pad his stats with a nice little grenade there. Vilify now pushing their way back over towards the elbow and using Trench to get over to the snipe side. It's an interesting little pinch, but someone has just caught them. I think that's Scally. He's going to be making his way into the fountain, possibly getting in behind Team Eclipse, while I'm Quite Bad makes his way over to the flag.
Oh, what a crucial miss with that pocket rocket right there. And able to eventually find the kill, but man, that could have spelled disaster for Vilify right there. But Mike's going to be making his way towards that trench, carrying that flag. Something that I would like to see him let his health get back before he really goes through this trench. Does just that, but players are beating him down here, and he just got spotted. I think we're having a little bit of a lag spike as the health bars are going everywhere. But let's see what's happening.
That would explain a lot of what happened on that flag.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's going to get a flag out for his team as well, though. Possibly doing a YOLO run here. Nope, he's dropping over to the Silvers and taking this one to the Sniper. Nice little trick play, kind of changes directions on people, makes it more difficult for them to overextend after you. They're not looking the right way when you come out the window.
I'd like to see Shaw play this a lot more aggressive. He has a rocket, and he's just playing so passive that, I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to use this to the best of his ability, and that's a cap for Vilify, and I think that's all just because Shaw decided to play a little bit too passive.
Yeah, definitely a big missed opportunity there to get the double kill with the rockets and kind of save that objective return.
You know,
Source Hex with some big shots. Wow, he just lit up Pumpkin on the silver. That was very impressive. He's going to be working back towards his teammates, worried about these guys on the rocket spawn. Vilify, despite getting a couple kills there, is not able to get control of the snipe side of it.
Hey, you know, we're going into this 9-minute mark, so I'm going to hop in with a listen to Team Vilify, see what's going through their comms, and see how they're feeling.
Rockets?
Try to push up a little bit into catwalk.
Nice. At sniper.
2 more at blue sneaky.
Sniper's
Nice.
down.
That
Top
sniper.
cat.
Top cat.
Grab that snipe, Tyler.
One more cap and
it.
it's
Blue
over,
silver
boys.
somewhere?
One's blue elbow.
Oh,
Get back in
fuck.
our base,
Oh,
snipe.
I got blue elbow, I got blue elbow.
They're objective.
Alright.
Munchie has sniper in our base.
Okay.
2 blue elbow.
Heard that.
Blue elbow right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, there's another one just jumped out. I'm nading. Hey,
Trenches.
grass.
In our cave.
They're
In
silver.
our
They're
cave.
silver.
He's one
Yeah,
shot on our flag. One
Still
shot
blue
on our
elbow,
flag.
still blue elbow.
Red
They're
yard.
pulling it bridge. Pulling it bridge.
Shit.
They're going window.
Yeah.
Kyle.
That's
Kyle,
okay.
going
That's
window.
okay.
Red yard.
I don't know
Oh,
where
let me get
flag
the
went.
sniper.
Where's flag at?
I mean, Vilify always with the calm communication. I mean, nothing really went their way during that listening, but Eclipse able to tie that up 2-2 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds. We are seeing flag caps come out like they are like just Halloween candy, just cap after cap. Kyle able to make his way to this elbow, finds a good kill, and gonna find his health back before he makes this push in. Has a player with his back turned toward him, trying to find that kill. Eventually finds it, and that's another 3 down for Eclipse as Kyle makes this push over to the snipe side. Only one player in his way, and I think he's going to be able to get past his 50-yard line before he even finds any kind of pressure. Pumpkin going to make a huge kill up here this window. Absolutely something that needed to happen right there. He's going to be making his way, just sneaking towards, trying to make sure that he doesn't get spotted, and makes his way past that 50-yard line. Huge place from Pumpkin right there to keep this game alive for them.
Oh my god, and I think Pumpkin may end up scoring this one. Oh no, Ariste has managed to get away with this flag. I really thought the pressure from Eclipse was going to come in time to stop him. But I may have spoken too soon. Nope, Scal is going to go down. Trapped in the red yard. Teamwork coming out for Vilify. Spider-Man comes in to try and finish this kill on the flag carrier. He's not going to be able to, though. I'm Quite Bad getting some great shots from the rocket side.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a little bit of a misplay from Spider-Man right there. I think he just played a little bit too aggressive, and this flag cap's going to be going into the favor of Team Vilify. And they're going to take a swift 3-0. I mean, just a little bit of a misplay by the end over there by Eclipse, and I think they just got punished for it as they pushed out too many and didn't really wait for those kills. I think if Shaw would have waited for a couple teammates to come before he used those rockets over there to get the kill on the flag carrier, it could have definitely went the other way. But, man, that was a short flag game to have a 3-2 score right there.
Yeah, I'll say only 1,500 damage coming out from the most productive players in this match. But look at that accuracy coming out from Team Vilify. 260% to 57, and everyone with a positive KDA.
Yeah, I mean, just something else coming out from Team Vilify. I mean, they always have that aggression in their favor. We actually saw a lot of elbow pushes, and it just seemed to work out in their favor. A lot of I mean, Kyle had a game right there. I think he had like 3 or 4 perfect kills, and he only had, he had 2 perfect kills right there, only 9 kills. So I mean, if you do the math, that's just under 30% for perfect kills. I mean, only around 26%, somewhere around there. I'm not very good with math, but that's a pretty staggering percent of your kills to become perfect kills right there. I mean, I should let the Ivy League schooler be doing the math for me, but not quite at that level yet. But I'm just a really close game coming out of game 3. I'm surprised it only lasted 5.5 minutes. Excellent counter cap in the beginning from Team Vilify, and I think that's really what secured it, was that they just played super aggressive and they were able to just take advantage of what they were given.
Yeah, both teams really capitalizing on opportunities. Obviously we saw a couple missed ones, but 526 for 5 flag caps. Neither team was wasting any time getting up, getting a flag out, and bringing it back to their base.
Yeah, just really, really good plays. I mean, guys, it was a pleasure casting with you guys. I mean, the scores, it's a 3-0, but it definitely didn't feel like a 3-0. Eclipse is just a team they're a little bit of a diamond in the rough. They weren't expected to be in this A-League, but they are definitely showing that they belong, as they've been taking games. They've been making really close games against some of the top squads in this league. Vilify takes a pretty commanding 2-0 start to the summer league, as they had 2 swift 3-0s in their starts.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they do in their next game, because they are looking hot.
hot.
And have you seen a picture of Sinister? Come on now.
Oh yeah, Sinister's a great looking man. But I like seeing it with the hockey jersey on and stuff. I think that's real. It's real awesome. But I mean, Vilify, I think their communication is just top tier. When we hear them communicating, they always seem to have concise callouts, never too pressured by what's going on in the game. They could be getting stomped on, but we don't hear panicky callouts. And I think that really elevates them to being this #1 squad in the A-League so far. And let's talk a little bit about the matchups coming up later in this week 3. I believe we're going to start off Monday with 343 versus I should say 343 Guilty Sparkles, not 343 Industries. Guilty Sparkles will be taking on Northeast Thumbs this Monday night, or I guess next Monday night, whatever you want to call it, right?
Boy, you got a big one coming up. How do you feel about this match?
I think we're gonna surprise some people. We had a couple good games against Vilify and some scrims. I think we're starting to find our stride a little bit. I think one of our players is gonna be missing. I think D-Man's a very confident sub, so I think we're gonna surprise a couple people. I don't really want to say that we're gonna win, because Northeast Thumbs is a behemoth to take out. It's a very hard task to do, but definitely possible. And guys, just a quick shout out. We are gonna have Munchie, the player from Team Vilify. He's going to be streaming the B-League match that happened tonight. If you hop over to his stream, I'm going to be ending, and I'm going to be hosting him pretty soon. I know it's not going to be live right away, but just keep in tune. Stay over at his stream. He's going to be casting this B-League team between, I believe, 4 Meat Pizza and Aggravated Assault Rifle. So just a really great match coming down. I think Fender's going to be hopping in the booth with him. So if you like Fender's voice, I think most people do. So you should probably stick around there. I mean, this has been a really great day of Halo right here. I hope you guys stay tuned for the next match. And I think that's all we have to say.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, guys. Any last words?
Thanks for
any
staying
last
up.
words?
Yeah, just the same.
All right, guys. So that's going to be it for us.
Yeah, I'll be back. Actually, everybody should know a Wild Space Christ is going to be joining us to help cast this match. I know you guys all love all of his posts on the Discord, and we're going to have a real good time with him, so I would definitely encourage you to come and check out our casting together.
Yeah, guys, so just hop on over to Munchie's stream. He's going to be casting this B-League match anytime, any second, so I'm going to host him right away. Guys, just stay in the stream. Come visit Munchie and give some Spartan 5 program love for the B-League.
Yep.